Hello. Hello. Do not be quiet. You should talk, actually.
I'm just gonna play a Russian badger in the background.
I'm just gonna
Never listen to it.
change up
going
all
You're gonna
of
play
your guys'.
Russian badger?
As not
Okay.
as everyone else,
It's the
is what
middle
I'm
of the
saying.
DND session.
If that makes any sense.
Russian badger is amazing.
Alright.
I know, but in the middle of the DND session, you are disturbing.
Oh,
You are a
amazing.
very disturbing
Shut
human
up, it's
being.
amazing.
Alright. I will say.
Oh, you're gonna be mad at me for listening to classical music now too?
No, I'm not. I'm saying that having two voices overlap, especially one that you're supposed to be paying attention to, is one of the worst possible experiences of your entire life. I don't know what's wrong with you.
I will say
Why
paying
would
attention
you
would be
wanna-
nice because we made it through a very small section of the dungeon last week, and I would like to make it through at least a bigger chunk.
Also, Scarlet, what do you mean?
How
Just
about
split your
no
focus.
though? Like, what if we just like hang around in this specific spot? For
All right,
the rest
all right,
of
hold
the,
on, hold on.
time?
I'll cry.
Hold on, I got this. All right, so what's your thoughts on nachos? S tier or like F tier?
Oh, solid F
Depends on
tier.
where you get the nachos from.
How about you kill? Never mind.
Zach, sweetie, it kind of depends on where you get the nachos. Because if you get Taco Bell
No, it does
nachos, they're
not.
kind of like
Okay.
C tier. But if you get nachos from an actual
Doesn't
Mexican
fucking
restaurant, they
matter.
can either
It
be
tastes
A
like
tier
shit
or
no matter where you
A
get
S
'em
tier,
from.
depending on who makes them.
I don't have.
Okay, the thing is,
Should
I
I-
know a
should
spot.
Okay.
Yo, Link,
okay.
shouldn't we be sitting in Zelda D&D?
No,
They
No.
told me not
It
to.
doesn't matter.
Why?
it's comedy.
Because we're lazy, and I
So-
don't want to move.
Is it because
I
this
don't-
general call's open chant has a bunch of goth clothes?
No, we're lazy. We don't want to move.
Haha, comedy.
I don't have iron here to back me up. However, order Chipotle, turn that into nachos.
No.
It's worth it.
Why Chipotle?
Zach left. Zach and Zelda, why?
Alright. To Zelda
Why
we go.
Chipotle?
No, I'm lazy.
Hi, Zach.
Hi.
Hello,
That's
Luna. I told you the vibes would be weird today.
I know. Hey.
Hey, Cheese. Do you think Scarlet won't switch on Moral and alone?
No, they're definitely gonna switch.
I hope they
Scarlet will talk to herself for a moment, and then realize she's missing.
do. She's still complaining about nachos.
I'm
Alright.
good.
While that's happening, I'm gonna go ahead and get us started. So, last time on Legend of Zelda D&D, we're gonna have a really short recap because after entering the Great Deku Tree, you came out into the room where you saw this big expansive room with a giant mushroom in the middle, littered with enemies. You quickly made your way through the room to slaying each enemy before finding a switch that opened up the door, where you then proceed to kill even more enemies in there, and eventually make your way through, finding a key to one of the other doors. That we pick up there.
Alright, so Lotus is gonna move to pick up the lifeless adaptation of
I got
Barry.
it. I'm gonna get Scarlet.
Hey,
There
Scarlet.
she is.
Hey,
I just
how you
finished giving the recap, so we're actually
Alright.
playing now.
So Lotus is also gonna go open this chest that Barry's lifeless corpse was standing on.
Alright.
Yeah,
The chest
my
was already
lifeless
open
corpse?
that had the key in it.
Oh, fantastic!
we need to pick up Barry is what we need to do.
I
But,
did.
like,
I did that.
okay.
I ate the key, actually.
Barry,
So,
the
Zach,
key
why'd you
is
select
bigger than
Hatsune
you
Miku?
are.
I
I'm sorry,
shrank the
Keith.
key down.
Vor.
No.
Om nom
key. Om nom
I'm wrong key.
Alright,
Nom your spine.
so we're gonna pick up at the top of the turn order. Cheesy Link, where are you going?
My brain completely blanked out the moment you did that. So we already opened this chest, yes?
Yes, we've already opened
Okay.
this chest. We've actually finished this whole section of the tree.
Gotcha. I assume that key will work on either one of these two doors.
Yes.
Alright, I guess we'll just operate by proximity and go to this.
It would be
No.
really funny if Link did not design this properly. We picked the wrong door.
No.
Oh wait,
It's-
why? Hold on, wait. I
Okay,
gotta move in turn
okay,
order.
let
Wait a
me
minute.
explain.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. I
If
gotta
you
move in
pick
turn
this
order. Hold on.
door, whatever you get in the next room will lead to this door. If you pick this door, whatever you get in this room will lead to this door.
It's
See-
like the actual dungeons in Legend of Zelda. Breath
That's
of-
not true.
It's not. Unlike an
That's
actual
not.
game, I don't have to predispose what each chest has. I can make it up on the spot.
That's the beginning.
That really hits the.
But I'm
No,
Alright,
have you seen that picture on Twitter? Where it's like
I have.
it's
I'm
like
gonna
that really
have-
hits the what? Hits
Everyone,
the what?
move over here. And then,
I am.
Cheesy Link, you open up the door,
Okay. What do we see?
and
Disappointment.
inside,
A triangle.
does everyone go inside?
I rolled
I'll
in
Yeah.
that
enter
one.
first since I'm a fighter.
I mean,
Alright.
I'm on Lotus, so I'm stuck.
I enter
Lotus.
behind Cheesy Link because I have a higher AC.
Alright, Sonia,
I. Come here.
alright. As you guys enter the room, the door shuts behind you.
Oh, naturally.
And before
I
you,
died.
you see
Yeah, my
the
music. My music.
Deku this large, fat,
Oh yeah. I forgot.
humongous,
Oh.
grotesque,
Ow.
frog-like creature with gelatinous balls all over its back that follow you wherever you look. Zach, I asked you not to name the things so that I can put their HP there, remember?
I know.
The frog.
And,
All right. So
Big
anyway, I'm
ass.
gonna shoot it.
Oh,
I
Hold on.
I think this
before
answer was
before
funny.
anything, real quick, I'm just going to
Yes.
be a little bit biased, but my pet frog is much cuter than this guy.
Okay. I'm shooting it.
Pet
I've
frog.
met your pet frog.
Yes,
The
my
Pac-Man
pet
frogs at
frog.
my work are much cuter than your pet frog.
Whoa, whoa.
Uh-uh.
Okay. Let's not not get crazy here.
I like how you
Wait, I couldn't
immediately.
hear Scarlet. She kind of like cut out in the middle of that sentence. What the hell did she say?
She
Something
said
mean
that
about your
the
frog.
frogs at her work are cuter than yours.
That's right.
Link.
The
Wait.
jumpy
Give me
tree
your address
frog
right now. I'm
and
going to
the
pummel
Pac-Man
you.
frog.
So
What?
Link. What if we
Yes.
entered the right room and just never left it? Your YouTube title wouldn't have made any sense.
That's why I said I really hope you guys get a good chunk through the dungeon.
I
Alright,
want to pummel
Please,
Scarlet.
God, I'm depending on it.
alright. I can still hear Luna playing games. That's bugging me. Anyways.
Sorry, I'm
Cheesy
muted.
Link, you say you shot at the thing. Rolled a hit. Or did you already?
All right. 21.
21? That's gonna hit. Roll that dabblage. Well, I pull
Right,
up a calculator to keep... Oh wait, no, that's not what I'm doing anymore.
Hey,
Just pull it up
loving
on
pal,
Google.
amigo,
Type in
tweet
calculator.
Link.
Oh,
Did that work?
What?
I turned the volume down on it. Can you
Oh,
hear it now?
no, it's my thing that I would have to turn the volume down on, but it's fine, it doesn't matter.
Oh.
Alright,
11 damage.
11 damage. Alright. With that, Lotus, it's your turn.
All right. So I'm gonna go over here, and then I am going to cast. Did not think this far ahead. I'm gonna
Yeah,
cast
guys.
Flame Blade.
If you start thinking of your turns ahead of time,
Okay.
you'll have
In
more
my
luck.
defense,
Not-
we
You
just got
one
here.
second, you're good. No. I'm saying in general.
And is
Alright,
turn
so-
order like last turn order?
Alright. Yeah, we're
cast
still
Flame
using the
Blade.
last turn order.
Let me grab my
Where
dice.
is that?
It's above the Suavemente memes.
Suavemente.
Suavemente.
Oh, you're
Guava,
talking
that's
about what's his face? Okay, dope. Gotcha.
And then I need to see if this is a bonus action or
I
not.
got
I'm
the
sorry. Come on, click just the word, please and thank you. 5.
Oh, it's raining flames. Okay.
Bonus action or full action? Bonus action or full action? Bonus action. Oh, that doesn't apply to swords, does it? That's cringe. Yeah. Anyway, that's my turn. I won't do anything.
All right. What'd you do?
Something.
No, you tell me.
I moved. I moved and I cast Flame Blade.
Oh, okay.
I don't have to tell you nothing.
Yes, you do. He is the
All
DM.
right. In that case, Lunola is going to
Get wrecked.
move this way, and I'm gonna pull up her character sheet. I knew I wasn't prepared. She's gonna cast Fairy Fire on the Deku Toad. So when rolling to hit, you have advantage. And I believe the way it works
But
is
did
it's
it-
actually like a range.
But did he
so
pass
let
the
me get
check?
that.
But did he pass the check?
That's a great question. Give me a second. Think I just have these things offhand?
You should.
Yeah, you should. You're the DM.
Ba-ba-ba-ba.
Okay. It has to roll dexterity saving throw.
It does not have that in the bag, does it?
Oh. It almost failed. Or it almost succeeded. It did fail. I opened up the wrong folder. I need to make sure it did fail.
Please fail.
This is gonna be all she does, so while I finish this up, Sonia, go ahead and take your turn.
Okay. I'm just gonna hit it with my spear, I guess.
It did fail.
I'm not sure what else to do besides just spear. Cause yeah, I'm just gonna hit it with my spear, which is roll to hit. Shit. Drop something.
Alright, roll to hit then, with advantage.
And you said with advantage. Good. Was that dexterity or what again?
What is it? Your spear?
Yeah.
No, let me actually find out.
Oh,
Because I'm pretty sure it's strength, but if it's versatile... It's
Yeah.
versatile does not mean it can be done with dex. It's just for the increased damage if you're using it with two weapons.
Okay.
Wow. You know what I mean. You know what I'm saying. You're tracking.
I get.
So
Yeah.
strength.
I believe this is the right character
Bum,
sheet.
bum, bum, bum.
I got a 10, so that's oof. I rolled like crap.
And that was with advantage?
Yeah.
Dang.
The first
that
one was a nat 1, so
does
like
not hit.
yeah.
Alright. In that case, are you doing anything else?
There's the right character sheet. No, that's not the right character sheet. Why do I have 2 character sheets?
One is an updated one.
Yeah. Okay, there's the correct one. Okay, no! Trouble. Anyways, I'm gonna ignore that.
I was about to say, I saw it happening too.
Yeah, I don't really have anything. So, no.
Alright. In that case, we move on to Barry. Are you alive?
Oh,
He's barely alive.
hello.
Ba-dum-ching.
Flame.
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, just making sure. On the Jim's magic missile.
Alright, roll to hit.
Actually, I had a different Jim's thing. Who cares? Jim's magic missile.
The other gym thing doesn't work the way you thought it did. Remember?
We're going to say it does.
That's fair.
What's the score to beat?
Its AC is 18.
Jeez.
I did it.
2 of them hit, doing 2d4 each.
44 each? That's crazy damage.
13 damage.
13 damage. Alright.
And nearly maxed lowered all of those.
That's cool.
Crazy.
Alright. Anything else from Barry?
Dead.
He cowers in
He
fear.
cowers. Is Barry scared of frogs too?
Very scared of the limit.
No.
Alright.
Actually, that's
Alright. Cheesy Link.
Yes.
It is your turn. Oh wait, no it's not. The freaking thing has to take a turn, doesn't it?
Jeez.
no. No,
Hey,
it doesn't need
DM,
a turn.
Pay attention.
Let's see. Body Slam. The Deku token.
Inspiration! Yo, let's go.
Yeah, wait, don't I still have my Inspire?
I believe so.
I don't know how to write it down. Flash you!
Gesundheit.
Spiritual weapon lasers. Ah. Are we gonna level up after this?
Not this fight. Alright. He's gonna... What's he gonna do? Alright.
What's who doing?
He's going to jump up into the air, and I'm gonna make sure he can make it this far. Oh yeah. Can I have Sonia and Cheese make me dexterity saving throws?
Got it.
He
Okay.
jumps way up into the air and goes to land on... Oh, Cat, did you just fall? Silly thing.
On who?
On
Plummet.
Cheese and Sonia. So roll me dexterity saves.
Okay. 17.
A 12. I'm retiring this dice. For
As
the night.
you probably should, because that means...
Put it in baby jail.
What's the next dice I picked? Nat 28! Ah! I'm angry.
Go to dice jail.
It
Alright.
went into dice jail. Very so.
So, Cheese, you're gonna move to the closest space outside its range. And that means you can't... Your speed is reduced by 10 feet on your next turn.
I
Sonia,
got sat on.
you got sat on. You're going to take a lot of damage.
And you're not going to move
okay,
either.
I'm only at 17 health. Let's go. Okay.
Oh yeah, this is not gonna go well for you.
Cleric
Yeah.
moment.
Just stab it in his butt.
Oh, that's a lot of damage.
Yeah, I'm passed out, aren't I?
Yeah.
And we don't have another healer, do we?
Laughs.
Laughs and heal. You take 27 damage.
Damn!
I'm in the negatives really bad.
Negatives aren't a thing. You just go
Like,
down
I'm
to
surprised
0.
I'm surprised you're not trying to kill Scarlet.
Oh, well, you see, Cheese actually hit the toad, so it makes it that he would jump on him.
Yeah.
There's also more people that direction.
Yeah.
So.
And that's going to be the Deku Toad's turn.
But I'm just gonna say I have a vendetta against Luna.
I mean, I was targeting you, but okay.
Yeah, that's what they all say.
Luna, you drop to
Yeah.
0 on your turn. You'll have to make death saves unless you get healed.
Yeah, somebody better heal me,
I
please.
think I don't understand how death saves work. Unless I'm crazy.
What do you
I was
mean?
crazy once.
Do you need me to
In
explain it to
my
you right now?
experience, you roll all of the death saves on one turn,
No.
correct?
No. You roll
Not
them
at
all
all.
on
Okay,
your
never
turn.
mind. That's
The
correct.
only reason you've done them out like all at once before was because you got knocked out outside of turn order. Alright,
Okay.
Cheesy
Fair
Link,
enough.
your turn.
That's all I need.
Sweet, I'm gonna smash it with my great axe.
Alright, roll to hit. Remember when
And
you're
I'm
using
also
your
gonna use.
great axe, you can't, your AC
Yeah.
is reduced by 2 because of your shield.
Yeah.
Alright,
By the way, I'm using my second wind. No,
Is
not
the-
second wind. Action surge. Sorry.
awesome.
I'm also using my action surge. So I'm
Alright,
striking twice.
The toad is
Oh.
currently sitting on
yes.
Luna's character, right? Okay.
Right,
You
so
see
I got
what-
a 19
It's
and
like
20.
the Wizard of Oz.
I didn't
you
roll
see
a
her feet
20. It's
sticking out.
plus my other thing. But I got a 19 and 20. I assume those hurt. Those hit.
Yep, both of those hit. Roll the dabblage.
Blush. La da da. I had look at my damage for that one. Ba ba ba. Ba ba da ba. Okay.
You know what? I knew I was missing stuff. I did not have all the stuff I got from Life Domain. I knew I was forgetting something.
What? 12 and a 15.
12
So
and a
27
15.
total.
27 total. Alright.
I
now
just
I
went
actually
ham
do
on
the
this
bag
toad.
calculator.
Chopped his leg off.
Alright. Ooh, you guys are laying into him. Are you gonna do anything else?
I already used my accent surge, so I think I'm put.
Alright, in that case, it'll be Lotus.
All right. Lotus will walk up, and Lotus will swing with the flame blade.
Alright, roll to hit. Bum, ba-da, 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 ba-da.
What's my dex mod? Cause smile dex mod.
This
Alright,
is
does a
actually
20
fairly
does a-
dangerous.
Does a 23 hit?
A 23 does hit. Roll the dabblage. You guys are
Yep.
rolling really well. Except for Luna.
5, 8, 9. 9 damage.
9 damage. Alright.
Yeah, and then my bonus action, I'm going to cackle. I would not. I don't want to heal someone who's currently being crushed. Sorry.
I mean, you could.
Suck.
Well,
I don't think it'd be very effective.
yeah. Actually, wait, hold on. I'm gonna use my bonus action to go into my
Okay.
my starve form. Smile. Unless I'm still in it from the last combat, which was just like over here, and we just walked over here. So.
Does it say how long it lasts?
I think it's 10 turns.
If it's
And
10...
it was like 2 turns here, and then
yeah,
I
I'll say
activated it
you
when we
are.
walked in this room.
I'll say you are. I'll say you'll fall out of it at the end of this combat.
Okay. Then I will roll to hit it with a ranged spell attack.
Alright, roll to hit.
Um,
I'm
that
just
plus
working
my
under the
mod,
assumption that you guys know what you're doing.
unnatural 20.
Unnatural 20. Alright.
That's a
that's
bold
gonna hit.
assumption of you to make.
Do-do-do-do-do-do.
This thing has 100 HP, doesn't it?
Does it?
Has just enough to die. And you take 8 damage.
8 damage. Alright. With that, it's gonna be Lunola, who is going to fly down here, and I need to actually see how many spell
Stab it in
slots
the
she
butt.
has. Alright. She's going to cast either Healing Word or Cure Wounds. I need to figure out which one's the bonus action.
I like how you use the water.
Healing a word is the bonus action. Heal wounds, I think that's what it is. Is the
And
full
then
action.
Healing Word, yep, bonus action is the D4. Alright.
Hey, Link.
Yes.
Sonya's staring at you.
I need a D4. I'll use my bouncy one. Alright.
Wait a minute. Why are only me, Lotus, and Link in the thing?
Ignore.
What do you mean?
All right, Sonia.
Okay, well now you're in it.
You heal. What's up? Oh, charisma. You heal 7 HP. You're conscious again, but you're still trapped underneath the thing.
Okay.
So you'll
that
still
was
be
the lowest.
prone on your upcoming turn.
Okay. Which is
And then
now.
Lunola's going to also try and hit the thing. Boop. Almost got a good roll, but did not. She misses.
Okay.
Alright, so now it's your turn.
So I've been looking at this spell because I got to change one of my cantrips because we leveled up to level 4.
Mhm.
I've been looking at this Sacred Flame cantrip, and I want to try that.
Alright. So...
It's a ranged spell cantrip.
Well, with it on top of me.
And you'll have a disadvantage on the attack roll because it's, because you're
Nope,
prone.
they have to make a dexterity saving throw.
Oh, okay.
You would still have disadvantage because you're right next to it. If that's the disadvantage.
I think
you're
that
going
would
for.
mean... No, I don't think it changes the creature's thing. So it makes a dex save.
Yeah. You have
That's
to
a
beat
very
13.
clever way to do it. Does a 8 pass? I know it does not.
No. So now I need to roll 1d8.
Alright. That's a very
that was
clever
my-
way of being helpful while you're unable to move.
So... I just rolled a 3, so 3 damage. And then I'm going to try and wiggle my way
Gosh, dang.
out while it's injured.
Alright.
Would that be dexterity
Let me check.
or acrobatics or athletics?
I am double checking. So, when you're knocked prone, your movement is reduced to a crawl. And what that means is... There it is. Special types of movements. There's so much stuff.
You're welcome.
It's all your fault.
Where the it says crawl, but it sent me to crawl, but then I don't see anything about crawling. Oh, here we go.
Crawl all over you.
While crawling, each foot of movement costs 1 extra foot, so your speed gets halved. Why don't just say that?
I'm not crawling
Okay.
though, man.
Not you. Not you.
What I'm
I
gonna
am.
say is, I do need you to make a athletics check to get out from under him, because he is still on you, but he is kind of slippery,
16.
and it's athletics because you're trying to pull yourself out, not move out of the way.
Yeah. I rolled a 16.
Alright, that's good to go. You can move half your speed out of the way. You're still crawl out from under him.
Okay, so I would be about... Can I have my character?
Yeah.
Here-ish?
There you go. Yeah, that's fine.
Ew. How do you spin it back to the, like, normal face? Thank you.
Alright.
3 steps ahead of
And-
you.
Hold on, let me make sure Sacred Flame was an action.
It was.
It was.
Yeah,
Okay,
it
then I
was.
guess I'm pretty much done because I bonus action shit.
Alright. In that case, Barry, it's your turn.
Oh god.
Hit him with it. Hit him with it, Barry. Hit him with it.
Hit
I like
him
how
with it.
I cast the, fairy fire and then immediately moved out of that range.
Hey, that's just kind of like how it goes
Yeah.
sometimes. But
I mean, you have no one to blame but yourself.
I'm
But I will
overwhelmingly
say-
underprepared.
But I will say, it is very appreciative that you play your enemies unfavorably towards yourself.
Well, it's because I play both the NPCs and enemies as they would play. I don't do none of this player favoring crap.
Yes,
You
you
already
do.
know.
Very
Yes, you do.
handy, and I
Favor
really
me.
appreciate
Favor me. I
it.
demand it.
Why? It makes sense.
Okay,
Uh,
this
well,
giant
first off,
frog
I prepare
sucks you
Chrono
up. by st-
Alright, you prepare Chronergy. That's your bonus action.
Chronergy requires me to be so fucking aware. It's almost annoying because I'm very dumb.
I like
Go
how
and
you
be
say
dumb.
that. Barry's intelligence is pretty good, isn't it?
No,
No.
Barry's intelligence is fine. It's the fact that I have to be aware when someone rolls poorly so I can go,
No, you don't.
Ha! Ah.
Alright.
You didn't say the magic word.
That's it. I have nothing else for my turn, dude.
Alright, in that case, it's the Deku's toe turn. And he's going
Deku's
to...
toes turn.
The Deku Toad. What the... What's his movement speed? Oh, that's plenty.
Trash.
He's going to...
He can move 2 inches. That's it.
away. I need to zoom
Wait,
out.
don't we get an opportunity attack?
Ooh, that's a great question, actually.
You do. He does unless he disengages, which is.
Actually...
If he gets opportunity attack, that means I get an
yeah,
opportunity
everyone
attack.
would. Because he's
Yeah.
leaving all of your guys' range of attack.
Oh,
You
And
make
he
a
doesn't
big.
have any sort
You
of
make a.
disengage or anything.
Because I have spells that are ranged, does that include?
It would be a melee attack.
Yeah, it's a melee
had-
attack.
Okay, so it's got to be specifically melee.
Alright.
Gotcha.
So, go ahead, everyone roll your opportunity attacks. He's going to move,
Damn,
He's
are you
good.
shitting me? I min-rolled that.
crawl across the floor over this way.
Alright, 16 plus 4. I got 20 total.
Alright, Cheese, you hit. Oh,
15 total. Heck yeah.
Oh, wait, I gotta roll to hit, don't I? Because it can miss.
I
Yeah.
got 13 because I'm using my daggers.
Alright,
I don't hit.
alright. So, how much damage did you do, Cheese?
I hit him for 15.
Alright, 15, and then Lunola hits him for 7.
You know what?
Did you just...
7. I changed it to. I added 15
Okay.
to it.
That caught me
You're
off
doing
guard,
the math
that's
for
all.
you. It's like you're doing my math.
86 plus 5 plus 7 is 13, so 93.
Like, if I change my Discord profile picture in the middle of this, will it break your shit? Or
It won't break anything.
It'll just
Okay.
explode.
His
His entire PC will explode.
And after he
I wanted
moves
to
out
ask
of
before
way,
making sure.
you see all the little gelatinous orbs scurry off of his body. And they, like, rush to the side and, like, start crawling on the walls.
Ew, that's kind of creepy.
And it's
Wait,
Time to
back-
shoot it.
and you
We're back
still
to
feel
Toho.
like they're watching you.
Gotcha. So it's my turn then?
No, because now they have a turn.
Wait, I thought they moved.
No, that
not
was them swarming
Deku
off of
turn.
his back, and then they enter initiative after the Deku Toad, which means, how much can they move? Oh, they're right here. I have to open a new tab for the swarm? Gosh dang. Alright. Oh, their speed is shit. Alright. They are going to move to here, the swarm is. I don't have a token for the swarm, though. So, I'm just
Well,
gonna...
you can always just grab something that you have.
I'm just gonna... That's a square. That's not what I want. Nah, that works. Alright, this is the swarm. Alright, with that, Cheesy Link, it's your turn.
Got it. So I'm gonna shoot this thing.
All right, roll to hit.
17.
That does not hit.
Really?
Yeah,
What's its AC?
I said
Higher
the
than
AC
17.
earlier.
Is it 70?
It's 18.
The AC is 95.
Shut up, Link.
All right.
You asked.
Are you gonna do anything else? I don't. They need it. I'm sorry. 5e needs to give fighters more bonus action options.
They do, just not right
More
now.
bonus actions in general.
They do, just not right now.
All right. Cheesy Link. Are you doing anything else? Moving? Anything like that?
What do I have?
All right. If you are done, before we move on.
Yeah, I'm done.
All right. Before we move on to Lotus, I will say, Cheesy Link, if you would like, can you take this moment to look up? You have, I believe, the. Cat, stop that. Sorry. You have the samurai subclass for a fighter. If you want, can you go look up what that does? Because I don't think you've ever used it.
Yeah, no, I haven't.
To be fair, I don't think you've ever needed to.
Yeah.
I mean, it's fairly useful.
It is. It's one of the more useful, but it's and one of the more basic, which makes it one of the best. But with that, Lotus, it's your turn.
Alright, so you said this circle was the little dudes?
Yep.
Alright, cool. So, ignoring that, I'm going to step a little to the side from Cheesy Link, and then I'm going to shoot guidance bolt towards him.
All right.
And
Now I roll to hit.
Jesus, this fighting spirit
Hey
is broken.
yo. Say that plus my actually I don't even need to roll my my modifier. It's a 19.
19 hits.
All right.
Roll that
Each.
damage.
Eat a shit ton of d6s. Ah! Holy fuck, he's dead. Never mind. He can't die from that. But I was one off max rolling.
That's crazy.
Oh,
6, 12, 18, 20, 23. 23
Alright.
radiant.
Whoops. All right. You hit him with the 23 radiant.
jeez.
Yeah, and then I'm gonna use my
This is
bonus
not
action.
good.
I'll use my bonus action to healing word. Wait, hold on, Sonia, what's your health look like?
At 7.
It's not good enough.
Oh, that's rude.
What? Do you want my healing or not?
Your health's
said
not
that's not
good
good
enough.
enough.
No, no, no.
Okay.
Your
You said
health's
that's not good enough.
as
What?
in he's going to heal you.
Okay, cool. Never
Not
mind.
as
Thank
in
you.
not good enough to
I'm
earn my
going
to-
healing.
All right, you heal 1 HP.
Well,
What?
What? Healing
Is
word's
that-
a D4 plus well, plus 5 is when I'm in my starry form, right?
Yeah.
So it's just 1 because I'm not in the right starry form for that.
It's still plus your. It's still
Oh.
plus your spellcasting modifier.
Oh. You heal 6 health.
Okay.
Yeah, that's just normal healing word.
I
Yeah,
am now up to
oopsie.
15.
You have a-
Yay.
Why are your stats so high? That's crazy.
Wait, is it not plus proficiency bonus?
Not plus proficiency, no.
Oh, okay. Then it's just 4 health. Sorry.
Yeah, it's just
Okay.
a D4 plus your spellcasting modifier, which is your
Yeah,
wisdom
okay.
bonus.
Okay.
I finally thought of it. All right.
I learned
Cool.
something crazy the other day.
What's that?
You guys know a cave story?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did you know that Balrog's based off of a bar of soap?
That does not surprise me in the least.
You know? You know, no, I didn't. But now I do.
Alright.
Pretty cool.
With that,
Okay, moving on.
Lunola, it's Lunola's turn. She is going to fire at the frog. Boop. And that one. Way to go, Lunola. That's
Died.
awesome. She pulls back her bowstring, and it like snaps back and hits her arm.
Fun.
Alright. And then she has a bonus action. Sure, why not? She's gonna use her not last, but she's gonna cast another healing word on Sonia.
Yay.
And roll another one. Wow. You heal 5 health.
Okay. So I'm up to 16 now, which is better than last.
We don't want people dying here. Alright.
Yeah.
With that, it
Are you sure?
is Sonia's turn.
Hey, so I'm good on health for now. I'm not going to mess with that. But I am going to cast because I got spells from being a life domain that I did not add. So I'm going to cast Scorching Rays. Because why not?
Alright.
Scorching Rays. Great.
Yeah, just make sure you roll the 3 separate attacks to hit.
Okay. Wait, which 3 am I rolling for?
You roll. It's basically like you roll 3 times to hit because it's 3 separate projectiles.
Okay, I'm just gonna grab 3 more d20s. Or 2 more. Okay, so, and that is with my... What's the bonus at? Would it be my, spell attack bonus as well?
What is it?
Would I add my spell attack bonus?
Yeah, if you're rolling to hit.
Okay, so I have a 16,
That's 16?
a 23, and then and a 12.
And a 12. Alright, one of those hit.
Ah, shit. Okay.
Roll the dabblage.
That means only 2 d6s. Which is okay.
How much? Lay it on me.
9.
9
Oh, wow.
dabblage. Alright.
Is that enough?
Wait, let me double check my math on that one. Alright.
Yeah.
You
it's
shoot
never
out
enough.
the thing. 2 of them veer off to the side, hitting the walls, but the last one hits dead on, and the Deku Toad erupts into flames, letting out screeches.
Your voice broke
Cut
out when you
out,
tried
cut
to.
out.
It lets out multiple screeches as it erupts in flames, and it burns to the ground. You hit it with exactly enough.
Yay! I did the death.
Alright, are you gonna do anything else?
I don't have anything for a bonus action. What would consider a bonus action be? Would, like, dagger attack?
If you already were holding in your other hand, I believe so.
Because I used my dagger the last time, like, the
Oh.
guy tried to run away. So I
But
didn't
then you
put it up.
cast a spell.
Well, I have 2 daggers.
So, like,
In 2 hands.
so the way using a bonus action to attack is if you are already holding, like, a weapon in your offhand. Hold on. I'm double checking something. This action. Yeah, so you can only use a bonus action to attack if you're holding 2 light melee weapons and you attack.
Okay, then. Yeah. Okay, cool. So I don't really do anything then.
Alright, in that case, Barry, it's your turn.
My turn. I do so many things in the real life.
Correct.
My turn. I catapult a rupee.
Alright. What do you
It has
catapult
to
it at?
make a dex saving.
Alright.
I can't see my surroundings.
Alright, to catch you
You're
up,
blind.
Sonia just killed the giant toad.
What?
What is left is the swarm.
Swarm, the swarm.
The swarm.
Swarm.
I cast magnify gravity on the swarm.
Instead of catapult?
Yeah.
Alright, what
Just
does
to see if it
magnify
would do
gravity
anything
do?
funky. Magnifies the gravity.
Good to know. Let me look it up. Alright, it magnifies the gravity. Alright, it has a slightly harder time moving.
Right?
Constitution save.
thought you'd be-
Alright.
The swarm has
It
to make a
fit.
con save?
It does, and it got a 3. Alright, it's gonna take 2d8 force
Ow.
damage.
Okie dokie.
Are you gonna roll that damage? Or do I have to?
No, I'm finding the D8.
Alright.
Yeah, that's gonna be 13 damage.
13 damage. Alright. I can't add
Just like
text
before.
to a circle? That's bullshit. Alright, 13
Mhm.
damage. Anything else from Barry?
Nope, that's it.
Alright, in that case, it's the Toad's turn. His movement speed is
Turn.
halved, so he's going to go boop.
And die.
They're all slowly swarming towards you. Yeah, no, this is not a threat in the slightest. Cheesy Link, it's your turn. Go ahead and kill it.
Okay. I'll be right back, you guys.
Sweet. Is my movement speed normal yet?
Your movement speed is normal, yeah. It was just that
Cool.
first turn after he jumped at you.
Gotcha. I'm gonna slash it with my sword.
Alright, roll to hit.
19
That
total.
hits.
Sowita. And I need to look at what my sword does again. Okay. And 13 damage.
Alright. You run
I do
over,
that little
you
spin
slash-
strike and
you
slashes them all.
do a spin attack, slashing through all of the tiny little total eggs, and you dispel
Nice.
all of them as they all seep into the ground and cease to exist. You guys have successfully killed the Deku Toad. And as you guys successfully fell the beast, a chest appears.
Alright, I guess I'll go open the chest.
Hello?
Hello.
Alright, wait, no, I
Oh,
get
no.
dibs. I kill the final frogs.
Technically, it would
Okay,
be
we're all good.
Lotus's
Sorry,
turn.
you guys had.
Thanks a lot.
It's my turn, baby. I grab the chest.
Alright, you open up the chest and inside,
No. I grab the chest.
you pick up the chest. Alright, where are you going now?
I take it this way. I scuttle this way with it, and I put it down right in front of the door,
All right.
and then I open the chest.
All right. You do that. Lunola's gonna follow. Gotta move everything around. I'm assuming Sonia would follow. Cheesy Link, are you gonna follow?
Hello?
Cheesy Link is baffled by the fact the chest moved without him.
Sorry, for whatever reason, my brain just
Are you gonna follow?
did not
Alright.
activate for a second. I don't know why.
Neuron activation.
I've got
Alright.
none.
You open up the chest and inside is a small key.
Would you look at that? I wonder why. Once again, we open the door and I walk in.
Alright.
I cast domain expansion.
You unlock the door,
It just
opening
widens
up,
and bull.
and as you enter, you find another baby Mycelio, along with 2 adult Mycelio. A happy family, if I do say so myself.
A bomb.
And a bomb.
And a bomb!
And a
He's got a
bomb.
bomb!
It's like counting down from 10 seconds. Run! It's like that Breaking Bad meme where it's just like, oh, and then the thing explodes.
Alright. Are you gonna attack?
Might as well.
Alright.
It's right here.
Which one are you hitting? The baby? Kill
Oh,
the
man,
child
I mean,
first
I'm-
in front of its parents?
Yeah, I rolled on that one.
Alright, you don't hit it. What you do
I
is
just
you
whiff it.
very eagerly snatch the key out of Lotus's hand, open the door and jump in. You're like, aha! You go to swing and you just completely miss.
I need my glasses. I misjudged the distance.
You are blindsided by the fact it has a family.
Alright. The baby Mycelio will take this moment to attack you.
How high of an animal handling check do we have to get to tame one of these things?
I'm not gonna say how high, but I'm gonna say it's a number you could reach.
No.
Animal handling is what skill?
It's a wisdom skill, I believe.
Gas. Hit you again.
I want a better D4 than the 2 gimmick ones I have on the board. There we go.
If only I had my character too.
Cheesy Link, you take 4 damage.
Fantastic. Okay.
Alright.
I'm back.
Wait,
What happened?
wait. How did I... Wait, what did it hit me for?
Everything.
It hit you
The party's
for a 18.
No, Sonia is not dead.
Oh, yeah, no, that hit. You said 4 damage?
Yep. And then it's gonna be Lotus's turn again.
Alright,
8
Lotus is gonna...
extra HP.
Hold on, which one's the adult one?
These 2.
Alright, cool. I'm gonna walk past it. You can opportunity of attack me if you want, but I have plans! I'm gonna roll the animal handling check.
Alright.
Fucking 24!
That does not succeed. It stares
You
at
said I
you.
could make it!
It stares at you. I
Wait,
said it's a number one of you
I
guys could
reroll.
reach. You re-roll that?
Chronergy, I reroll it.
Alright,
You're telling, me,
re-roll
you're
it.
telling me I have to nat 20 my 19?
I never said that.
Well, it's not higher. It's a 23
I
now.
think my
It
wisdom
stares
is at
even
20,
more
I'm not gonna
blankly
lie.
at
I
you
believe so.
and skitters. And then now it's gonna take its turn.
I'm mad at you.
Not an
Actually.
opportunity attack, a turn.
I'm mad at you. You baited me.
I didn't know such thing. Alright.
I feel your pain, Zach.
Lotus, you take 7 damage. As it
Does
kind of
it-
stares
did it-
blankly at you. And then
Did it
just
hit
kind of
me?
like punches you.
Well, what did it roll?
It rolled a 17.
That's not high enough.
That's not high enough? I thought your armor class was 17.
No, it's an 18.
Oh,
It's
never
not high
mind.
enough.
It's 17.
That one really does matter.
That one really does matter, huh?
All right.
Feels good. Feels good to be able to. Anyway.
I feel like I keep getting bullied over this conversation.
With that,
Specifically just
Yeah,
me.
just a little bit.
It's a
it is
little bit.
now.
Rude.
Oh, Lunola. Lunola's just gonna kind of like fly in and probably, yeah, shoot at the one that just hit Cheese. Or not shoot, she's gonna try and stab it. And she's gonna hit. And she's gonna max damage. I'm glad to see you're doing okay again, Lunola. Oh. Alright. Oh, never mind, that just kills it.
No, my child.
God damn it!
They're all
Alright.
dead.
One of these days, Zach. One day.
Sonia, your turn.
One day I will tame the
So I'm going to at least come inside, and I am going to use my spear on this guy.
Alright. Roll the hit.
I fucking hope these dice are being nice now.
Dice aren't real.
You're not real.
You're right.
Oh,
Wake up. Wake up. Wake up.
Wake up.
Wake up.
Wake up.
wake up!
Wake up.
Wake up! Wake up!
16?
A 16 hits. Roll the damage.
Yo! 1d6 plus my strength. That was a
Failure.
that's a 3. I rolled a 1.
Oh.
Failure.
Very much
Really?
so today.
Critical fail.
Lunola's having a rough day in the dungeon. Or not
So
Lunola,
is Sonia.
Luna. Lunola was struggling in the boss.
That was the boss?
Not the
Or
boss.
mini boss.
Mini boss. You know what I mean. Alright.
Sometimes I don't think I do.
Are you doing anything else, Sonia?
I am going to back up a little bit.
Alright. With that, Barry, it's your turn.
A turn full of things. What are my surroundings?
you-
What's going on?
Before you see another passageway room like the first one you guys went into last week. Within this room, there are 2 adult mice Leo, as well as another barred door that you can see through. So not barred doorway. There's not a door on it.
Shoot.
What are you shooting?
No, I that was the figure of speech.
Alright. What are you doing?
I think I'm running out of spell slots.
No, you aren't. Just keep going.
I am, so that's why I haven't used any of my healing
Okay,
spells on
Jim's magic
myself.
missile.
I believe this
Yeah.
was your last first level spell slot.
No, it wasn't. He has like 2 more. Barry can keep spelling away.
Watch
Barry's
this.
a great speller.
Okay,
Fourth
one is
level, you have
great
four
one.
first level spell slots.
Fragilistic
You did
expialidocious.
you've done 2 Jim's magic missile in the first room. You did the other Jim's spell in the other
No, it's
room
okay,
with
we short
Myceo,
rest.
and then you did a magic missile right now. This would be your last first level spell slot. I do not know about your second level.
No, it would not be. This is also based on intelligence.
What?
The amount of spells that I get, it's
Yes.
not the slots.
That's the number of spells you know. The number of spells you can cast is your spell slots.
That's also different. That's not right.
No, it's 4 first level and 3 second. I am looking at the wizard level table.
Ignore him. Cast Jim's magic missile at level 2.
I cast Jim's magic missile, not at level 2. One's a crit and one fails.
Alright.
So 2 hit.
Alright, roll the damage. Are you hitting both mice, Leo?
Yeah. First, I gotta remember what a crit is.
It's plus whatever one of the damage die is. I believe Jim's magic missile is you're rolling d6.
No, it says specifically.
What?
It says really specifically what. It says specifically
Oh, it has an actual
Specifically?
thing.
in the spell.
You're breaking up.
Yeah. I'm aware.
There it is. If the attack roll scores a critical, the missile does 5d4 instead of 4d4.
Okay, my bad.
That's humongous.
Time
If
to
any
roll
of the-
5d4. One of these bitches better not.
If any of the attack roll is a natural 1, all missiles turn around and hit the caster for 1 damage per missile.
Wait,
So
if
she-
any of them are in that one,
Yeah, that's what it says.
I take 3 force damage. Wait, what happens if I get a nat 20 and
That
I rolled both the whole time? I wasn't expecting this.
that's a great question, actually.
You explode.
Okay, hear me out. If rolling a nat 20 increases the damage of one of the missiles, I think you would
Well,
just
it increases
take...
missiles by 1.
Okay, no, it would still be 1 force damage per missile, because it's not the minimum amount of damage you can roll, it's just 1 damage per missile. So you take 3 force damage. I should look up your guys' stuff more often. That's fun.
You watch me cast Jim's magic missile, and suddenly they all turn around and hit me and apparently Lotus in the head.
I don't think they'd hit Lotus. In fact,
They just singe
one-
off Lotus's
one
hair.
is
They
about
knock
to
you
hit
off of Lotus's head.
One is about to hit Lotus, and it curves around Lotus's head and hits Barry.
Does it sklonk a berry off his Lotus's head?
So sad.
Barry.
You just
can
go
No.
flying out the door.
A strength save.
I was gonna say it's force
Oh,
damage.
a fucking strength save? Eat shit.
It's
Nat
to
one.
hold on to Lotus's
3.
shoulder. 3? The missiles knock you off. You're still next to Lotus, just not on the shoulder anymore.
What did it knock him
I
back?
cried.
Because the missiles would go this way, curve
That's
back, they go
true.
bonk.
They would be like... The Mary would be like here. It's a very cramped room.
I
They just nail him and
Why?
smash him into the wall.
Barry,
Gives
you're
him a
not having a
concussion.
good time this dungeon.
no.
Actually, no, this applies to the last... Barry, I just don't think dungeons are your friends.
I don't think this world is my friend. Barry is literally not built for Hyrule.
Berry is built for a low roll, not high roll.
Barry is built for the sacred realm. Is that what the
Barry
English
is-
live in?
No, you missed my joke. Damn you.
No, I get the joke, but like I was calling reference to where the Picori actually come from, but I don't actually remember what it is specifically. Anyways,
Now just
cheesy,
say whatever.
cheesy Link, it's your turn.
Okay, I'm gonna
I
walk up
want
to
you-
this thing and stab it.
All right, roll to hit.
Sweet. Okay. So let me look at this. Okay, does 17 hit?
A 17 does hit. Roll that dabblage.
Derpillage.
Durblage.
Ooh.
I really like the fact that Sonya's plays a cleric like a paladin.
Yeah. 13, by the way.
13 dabblage. All right.
Or
Planning on
Blage.
multitasking into being the paladin.
Oh.
Link, I'm changing a spell I've never used before.
Okay.
Cool.
Wait, didn't it already have 3 damage?
It did. You did 13.
Oh, no, wait, that's right. I did 13.
Yeah.
Sorry, I'm sleepy.
You're good. All right.
It was a long day.
Anything else from Cheesy Link?
Anything else? Nothing I can do.
Alright, in that case, Lotus, it's your turn.
All right, I'm gonna use my bonus action to pick up Barry, and then I'm gonna walk over to this one that is injured, and I'm gonna use Speak with Animals.
Alright, you pick up Barry and cast Speak with Animals.
Yes.
Let me double check how Speak with Animals works.
I don't know how it works. I just seen it. I just seen it work in
I
a.
don't know if this would be considered an animal.
Quit making excuses.
It's not an
This
I
is an
should
animal.
say it's an animal.
This is an animal at its finest.
This is an
specifically-
animal at its
Okay.
finest.
Okay. You could communicate with beast, and I would argue this is a beast.
Okay, I would not, because I'm looking at its stat block, and it is a medium plant.
Well,
You should
shit.
have taken Speak with Trees. Or Speak with Plants.
Hold on, wait. I think I can actually do that.
I'll let you, because Speak with Animals is the one you just swapped out, right?
Yeah.
Alright, I'll let you swap it for Speak with Plants instead.
No, I'm keeping Speak with Animals. I'm gonna swap out another spell I haven't used. Create and destroy queen. You know what? Hold on. What spell have I not used?
You've used all of them.
That's not true. Besides the one I just got rid of.
Make sure you tell me first, that way I can be like, no, you used it this one time as a joke
No,
that one
you.
time.
Oh yeah. Let's see. I think Create and Destroy Water comes with I didn't pick that one. No, did I pick that one or did I get that one from something specific?
Us.
No, if I got it from something else, it'd be in my bonus fucking slot. No,
Yeah.
I mean, I'd be able to cast it.
I don't think
All right, wait. Have I used it?
Create Water?
I think Barry's used it, but I haven't.
Is it
Create
Cape
water
Create
inside
water
your
or Shape
lungs.
Water? Shape Water we've had in...
Create or Destroy. I've
Create
used
or
I've
Destroy?
used Shape Water.
You have
I haven't
not,
created.
You've not used Create or Destroy Water.
Okay, cool. Can I get rid of that for Speak with Plants?
Yeah.
All right.
So wait, Link, quick
Yes.
question. What if someone uses create water inside of someone's lungs?
They die instantly.
I believe
the
D&D
person
actually
who
has
casts
a
it.
ruling for that.
Oh, does it?
I think so.
Yeah, the person who casts it dies instantly from 4d6 thunder damage. Four thunder strikes.
Why?
Because I said so.
You create up to 10 gallons of clean water within range in an open container. Alternatively, the water falls as rain in a 30-foot cube within range, extinguishing exposed flames. Alright.
All right, I talk with plant.
Can you create water in...
I could use
So
the
normally I would say...
thoughts.
Normally I would say no because it specifies in an open container, but lungs are open.
Yeah. And a
They technically
container.
Yeah,
do
there is an
contain
actual
air.
rule. Okay. Okay. That's fair. So there's not an official ruling on it. However, other DMs say they would not allow it because it would not be considered an open container, which makes sense.
There's another dude saying it would be
I
OP
disagree.
if they tried it.
It would be.
It's
Alright.
open.
What was that, Scarlet?
I disagree. If a person is talking, then the mouth is open, which means it provides an open airway
Well, I mean,
to the lungs, which
not even
creates
that.
an open
Even if your
container.
mouth is closed, there's air in your lungs at any given moment. However, it is within someone's
Yeah.
body, so it would be a closed container. Because, like,
Not if they
while
inhale.
there's a tube going from your nose and mouth down to it, it's not like a lid coming off of a bottle.
But
there's
if you
still
inhale, it
ways it
opens
has to
up.
go.
Thus, it is open.
I would say it's similar to like it's asking if instead of putting it in an open container, if you can put it over top of a water system that leads to an open container.
Technically, you would have to use hold
Just-
person and then pour it over their mouth.
Just waterboard them.
Yeah.
Sounds much more fun than just doing it the normal way. Doing that
Anyways.
boring way.
So, you cast Speak with Plants. Let me
Yes.
double check the specifics on that spell.
Yeah, hold on. Let me actually Google that too. Lance. Wand.
Alright. So, you cast Speak with Plant, and you lean down to the mycelio adult, and it goes, I'm gonna get them. They killed Jimmy.
Okay, so it says that I imbue plants with limited sentience and animation, or
But
what
they
is it?
already have sentience and animation from somewhere else.
Okay.
I imbue them
Not
with
the mushrooms,
more.
More.
Mushroom. Not the mushrooms that are on them, though. Just the book part.
The mushrooms are a part of their body.
All right. Since plants might be able to perform tasks on your behalf, I'm going to tell it to obey.
Ha! Like I'd obey you.
Oh, Bobo.
I'm gonna stomp on it. I'm gonna do like the anime thing where like they grind their heel into their face and just like
Roll me an unarmed
God.
attack.
an unarmed attack. Is that just a D4 roll to hit it?
Yeah, roll to hit. D20 plus your strength bonus.
Ah, yes. Hold on. All right.
Hey.
Does a 15 hit?
A 15 hits. You step down onto him. Go ahead, roll the D4 for damage.
As it's 3 damage. As she's doing this, she's like, "You
And what's
best
your
obey me,
strength
you
bonus?
little rat!"
Strength bonus.
4 damage then.
All right.
She's basically saying, "You best obey me, you little rat."
No, I'll never obey you.
I'm like
Only
digging
the
in my-
master.
Who is the master?
Who is the master? Well, of course, it is the great Myceliodon.
Oh, can you
Wait,
take me
alright,
there?
wait, hold on really fast. Link, you tried talking like the Joker.
No,
And,
not like the Joker. Just high-pitched voice, but now it's gravelly and angry because he's being stepped on.
Yeah. And
Oh,
then
can I
you
ask,
talk
can I
like,
ask him
and
to
then
take me there?
Alright, wait, hold on. Alright,
What was
wait, you should like talk like Batman for a sec.
Me?
Joker!
Yeah, just
Batman.
it's like just like as you interrogate this poor Mycelia.
There's no
Mycelio.
laws against... There's no laws against the
Mycelio.
Pokemon, Lotus.
Mycelio. Mycelio, I need you to. I need to be your leader, Mycelio.
You think I'd ever take you there? I die before taking you there. He can
I use my bonus action to stop it again.
Alright, roll to hit. With advantage, because you're still
I got a Pokemon Batman.
Oh, thank God you said advantage because I rolled 5 first. Alright, 18 plus 1, so 19.
Alright. You kill it.
Go next.
As you kill it, as you stomp on it, and it like pops into a couple of mushrooms, the other one goes, John, no! Hold on.
Phil.
And it kind of like closes its eyes and goes, do 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 do. Ha! Myceliodon has been informed of your transgressions. You'll never leave this place alive.
Well, I'm just here to stab you, so I don't particularly care.
And that
But it's not good,
Huh?
Lunola's just gonna like, Lotus, what are you doing? Why are you talking to them?
Why does all my characters end up talking by themselves? well, appears to be talking by themselves.
Alright, Sonia, it's your turn.
I'm gonna be like, yo, hey, my darling, sweetie, can you explain what the heck you were rambling about?
Lotus turns to you and then starts speaking in Mycelia.
And now they've lost it, speaking in tongues. Okay,
Ludola goes, they've been overtaken by the mushrooms! Quick! Kill them!
Stabbing it. Stabbing it. I'm straight up just stabbing it.
She
with
goes, wait,
my
she goes,
spear.
wait.
18 plus 4!
Is that to hit me in the mycelia?
Mycelium.
Oh, the
Oh, thank
mycelio? Okay.
Yeah.
That hits, roll the damage.
Okay. 6 damage.
Nah, faith. Alright, 6 damage.
Yes.
Alright, anything else Sonia does?
Nope. Just
Alright.
going to shake them and be like, snap out of it!
Barry, it's your turn. Lotus has been communicating with
I want to ask something.
Yes.
This is something that I'm asking to get specifically to make further encounters, like, easier.
Yeah.
Can I create a link between two things
Worlds.
using detect thought?
Like,
Two things using detect thoughts, like so that Lotus would be able to better understand the Deku tree in that state. I'd be like, okay, Lotus, you and the Deku tree, go at it, but I wouldn't be able to like get that information.
In order for you to do that, you have to make a link between worlds.
badum-ching. I'm going to say no, because I already have a way that Lotus would be able to communicate with the Deku tree. Like,
Well, that
thought
was
out.
just an example. I
Yeah.
meant overall. Literally, simply for convenience sake.
It's specifically for convenience sake with Lotus.
Just because it can.
Well, I'm just using Lotus as an example.
Well, no, because Lotus is a druid, so it'd be immensely helpful for them.
Yeah.
You're using them as an example, not like the rule.
Because
Alright, so can I stab this thing now?
Lotus can't learn detect thoughts. So
That's not true.
no, that is true. It's not.
Damn it.
It's not on your spell list.
Damn it! I would have gotten away with it too if it weren't for you meddling kids.
Lotus can't learn detect thoughts. But Barry could. So using detect thoughts, you could communicate with Lotus when Lotus is shifted into another creature. I'm good. I will get back to you once we find a place to actually use it, but right now I'm leaning towards no.
Okay. Fine by me.
Because, like, you could just cast detect thoughts and then just Barry relay what's being said. Or thought.
I could, but I also think that it would
I
be
do see
helpful
a
either way.
benefit to there being a link.
Link to the past.
But I would want to make it more difficult to reach that Link's Awakening.
Okay.
Boo.
Beyond me? Yeah, that's the end of my turn. I'm almost out of spell slots.
I think you
and
have 1 second level spell slot left.
Also, don't forget you have Arcane Tradition, which can let you refresh your
On a short
your spell
rest.
slot. No.
Yep.
It's just once
No, it's
whenever.
on a short rest.
Or is that how Baldur's Gate did it? I'm just cringe.
That's just how Baldur's Gate did it. Baldur's Gate has so many weird rulings. No, it's
It has so many good rulings. I
No,
don't know
what
what
it
you're
is
talking
is
about.
specifically
ruling.
so that because wizards are the most spell-heavy class, it's so that wizards can refresh spell slots on a short rest, whereas every other class has to take a long rest.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah. Alright, so you hit the thing, Cheese. What'd you roll to hit?
I got 21 total.
21 in total? That's gonna hit it. Do the
That
damage.
definitely hits it. Dorbalage. Yay. 9.
9 damage. Alright. After you hit it, it goes, no! I'll never go away alive! And it's
What
gonna...
would that be, 15?
Oh yeah,
Because
would.
it had
No,
6
you're right.
before, yeah. Jeez,
You're right.
man.
I can't math.
You're-
I'm tired too. It swings wildly
Like
at you,
basic, man.
at Cheesy Link and Lotus, but it misses both of you. That's its turn.
Way to be cringe.
Lotus, it's your turn again.
Yes. Oh boy. I'm just gonna go hit this one with my. I'm gonna say, "Die, you bitch!" And then I'm gonna hit this one with a flame. I'm gonna hit this one with my flame blade.
Alright.
I want to hear it scream as I kill it.
Oh, no! Roll the hit.
Awesome. 17 plus the modifier.
That's gonna hit. Roll the damage.
Awesome. Parish, you rat. Yeah. So does 9 fire damage kill it?
Yes, it does. You shoot it out and it goes, oh no! No, not the flames again!
She says banish to where you belong.
And with that, the bars open up on the door.
Yeah, and that's all I got.
Alright.
That's all she wrote.
It's Lunola's turn. She goes,
Have they been dropping anything, by the way?
not the
No.
Mycelios.
Okay. What did the boss drop?
The boss dropped the chest.
Oh, okay. I
Um,
see what you're doing.
Did anyone open the chest?
Yeah,
Yes.
they
Yeah.
give you the key to go
Yeah.
down this pathway.
Yeah, actually, in fact,
Okay,
we
I'm
moved.
crazy.
We moved the
Yeah,
chest.
they moved the chest to the door. Alright. Lunola moves over to the doorway and goes, ah, there's another one of these eye switches. Would you like me to hit it?
No, that's okay, Lunola.
Oh, okay. And she steps to the side and... Sonia, it's your turn.
Why would you let me do that?
Through the
No
door.
one else chimed in.
Well, no one else spoke up fast enough. I thought it would be funny.
Should I stab the eye?
Yeah.
It's up above, out of reach, out of martial
What if I
reach.
jump and
What about my
stab it?
spear?
Yeah, you could try throwing your spear.
I throw my spear.
Roll to hit.
I got a 2. Hold on, I got it. So as I'm aiming to like hit it, I just like kind of angle it a little too much, and then I just like, wait, what are you guys yelling about? As I throw, and I just hit the very like below it, and just like, dang. So I
Wait,
pick
Link.
up my spear again.
Link, really fast. Are the walls made of wood?
A mix of wood and stone. Some
I
parts
was
are
gonna say,
wood, some parts are stone.
I'd argue the whole place is made of wood.
No, some parts of the wall, it's like a mix, not like a pattern, just like a randomized mix of wood and stone.
Gotcha.
the
I'm gonna
wall-
try and use my 2 hand axes to try and climb up the wall to get to the eye.
Alright, roll me a athletics check with advantage.
Nice. Where's the advantage coming from?
The axe.
Yeah. Alright. Athletico. Gosh, I need to zoom into this. Holy crap. Oh my word. It made it so tiny. I need to zoom. Where's the zoom? There's zoom. Zoom, please. Screw it. I'm just gonna copy and paste it somewhere. So it's +6. And okay. I thought my monitor died. I got really afraid there. Okay. 21.
21? Alright. You jump up at the wall, swing your axe, slamming it into the wall. With that, the eyes become within reach, but as you swing your axe into the wall, the room shakes a little, and you hear a loud from the outside.
Took a big dump.
Well, that's not good.
Are you gonna stab the eye now?
Yes.
Alright, roll to hit.
Hold it.
The eye still
I'm
has
in
an
a
AC.
situation where I can miss.
Yeah,
Oh, it
the eye
has
still has
AC.
an AC.
Oh, am I rolling with advantage?
No.
Oh, okay. 14.
14? That does not hit.
Interesting.
All right, cool.
but
I
you're
cast
still
Thorn
up
Whip
there.
on the eye.
You cast Thorn Whip on the eye?
Yeah, it's a ranged attack. It's a ranged melee attack.
Ba-ba-ba-bum.
Sorry, a ranged physical attack. Sorry. You want me to roll to
Yeah,
hit?
roll to hit.
13 plus the spellcasting modifier, which is 5, if I'm correct. So-
Please double check.
Hold on. 3 plus 2, yeah, 5.
Alright. So after cheese, you kind of like poke at the eye with the sword, and it kind of like chinks off of it. Lotus steps into the doorway and
Yeah, thanks.
swings a Thor whip at it, and it like on the eye, causing it to close, and the bar is open. The AC was an 18, which is why I asked you to double check.
Oh, okay.
Inside, we find 2 leaders.
Yep, it's another long passageway with two pull switches on the wall, and another. I don't know why that wasn't revealed. Another barred door on the other side. This one is an actual door with bars over it, so you can't see through. Alright, and it is Lunola and Sonia. Lunola goes in and goes, "Hi, I'm here now. What do you want me to do?"
Pull the
Switch.
switch.
I think me and Lunola need to switch it together at the same time.
Alright. She moves over to this one.
And I move over to this one.
Yep.
And I'm counting on the count of 3. 1, 2, 3, pull!
Alright, you both
whole
start
room
pulling.
explodes.
Roll me an athletics check.
Come on, dice. Fucking hell.
Okay.
Use your legs.
I got a 6.
You got a 6 after bonus?
Yep. I rolled a 2 again.
Jeez.
I can't. What's the pass to pass this?
Not high.
I cast guidance.
Oh, what does that do?
Gives you a +4. I rolled a 4.
On to like a previous check or a new check?
To a current check.
A current check. Alright.
Well, it's like a current, or it's just 10 turns.
What'd you say you got, Sonia?
7.
No, she said she got a 6.
Shut up! I hate you.
Oh, yeah, at least be honest about it.
Oh, with the 6 and the +4.
What?
So
Whatever.
Lunola
Let's see.
starts like struggles, but starts to pull hers out. At the same time, you can't quite get yours to budge, but as you're pulling, Lotus casts guidance on you, and it kind of like becomes slightly easier, and you both like struggle to pull it out, but you pull them out, and the door unlocks.
You suddenly feel like you can do it.
Teamwork.
Yeah.
Makes the dream work.
This is another everyone should enter room, and as everyone enters in, I'm assuming
Yes.
we're gonna start with
Yeah.
Barry.
You took my character
You-
out of my hand.
Enter the room, and before you, you see 2 Stalfos. These large
Oh.
skeletal creatures with sword and shield, and they're kind of like sidestepping, getting ready to attack.
Awesome.
Yep.
Whose turn is it now?
It's Barry's turn. Alright. You see 1, not 2.
Oh, sorry, man. I did not know I was muted.
You're good.
I've been trying to say things this entire time. I prepare Chronergy and then move on to the next turn because I have 1 second level spell slot left, and that's it.
You should cast Jim's magic missile with it.
Alright. In that case, Cheesy Link, it's your turn.
Okay, I'm gonna. Where'd the other one go?
There's only 1.
Oh, I thought
There
there
were
were 2 for a
only
while.
ever 1.
I don't believe that.
Well, you should, because there was only 1.
I saw 2 on the thing.
That's what they all say.
Nope, you
I
can
saw 2 on the thing, and I'm playing a game halfway in between.
You can go back and check the live stream. There was only ever 1.
But you don't want me to look on the live stream. There's hidden stuff there.
That's true, so don't. Because there was only 1.
I know you're full of crap because I'm looking at the live stream right now.
Alright. What do you
That's
do,
fair.
Cheesy Link?
I'm swinging at it with my great axe.
Alright, roll to hit.
19 plus 4, 23.
23, that's gonna hit. Roll the dablage.
Yep, it's gonna be a nasty 14.
Ooh, that's a lot of dablage.
Smash it right into his chest.
Alright, he holds up his shield, but the war axe powers through it, and you, like, push into him, doing a solid 14 damage. And then he's going to respond and turn with a slash at you with his long sword. Boop. Alright. What's your armor class?
16.
16?
No, wait. Sorry, 14. I'm not using the shield, I'm using the great axe.
Alright. In that case, he's gonna slash into you. Oh, with 1. And then on the upswing, he's gonna slash into you again a second time.
Oh, he's using action surge?
He has multi-attack as an enemy. I need 2 dice.
Used V slash.
There we go.
Those of you who know.
That is a lot of dablage already.
Ouch.
Okay, that's a lot of dablage.
How much?
You take 24 damage in total.
Okay. Now I
Alright.
have 24 HP.
You have 24 HP.
Yeah.
Oh, that knocks you out. Oh no!
No, right now. No, I have. This is my
24
current hit
now.
point.
Okay. Alright.
Yeah.
Lotus, it's your turn.
Alright, so Lotus is going to cast... Guiding Bolt.
Alright. Roll to hit, I think.
Yes.
You think?
Yeah.
Methinks. Alright,
I'm
I-
not sure.
I nat 1, but I don't use my lucky natural thingy thing. And roll
Yeah.
again.
Nat
That-
1.
That's something you do.
Ha, fuck yeah, it actually worked. There's an unnatural 20 hit.
Yeah, so an unnatural
Unnatural.
20 hits.
Alright, roll radiance. 5, 7, 8, 10... No, 11.
11 dablage. Alright.
11 radiant.
11 radiant.
And that's my turn. I'm specifying just in case it does beneficial damage.
It does not. Alright. That, it is... I'm assuming that's your whole turn?
Yeah, that's it. That's all I'm doing. That's all I want to do.
Alright. Lunola's gonna... look at her spell sheet. I really need to start playing these out more in advance. Alright. Lunola's gonna use her last spell slot to use Healing Word on Cheesy Link. Cheesy Link, you recover 7 HP. And then
Yeah.
she's going to use What does this spell do? I'm struggling with one NPC. I can't wait till I have 8.
You can always divvy it out to one of us. You know.
I probably will,
No.
once we have more. She's just gonna swing at it with her dagger.
I
And
call dibs
miss.
on bury the NPC.
Bury the NPC.
No,
Alright.
please.
Sometimes Barry acts just like an NPC normally.
With that, Sonia, it's your turn.
No, he doesn't.
On occasion,
Okay,
he does.
So, because I still don't
Uh-huh.
have any spells, because, well, I've already used up so many, I am just going to stab at it with my spear again, and I'm going to replace this dice with another dice. Hello, please be my friend.
Nat 1. Oh. What'd you get?
I got a 13.
Yo, that doesn't hit it.
Yeah, I figured.
I'm gonna be smart and save the rest of my guiding bolts for the boss.
That's so sad. Alright. With that. Now these dungeons are a crawl. Jeez. Are you doing anything else, Sonia?
Can I... Is there any, like, rocks below me?
Yeah, there's like pebble and such around.
I chuck one at its face.
Miko,
It misses.
roll me a dex check.
Fire trident.
Ting, what the heck?
What was it?
I heard ting.
I just heard ting.
18, 19, 20, 21.
Alright, you go, god damn it, and chuck a pebble at his head, and it does 1 damage.
Goes right into its eye
so
socket.
angry.
You really
I am
used that
so-
20 on something that mattered.
I am so angry.
Well, that's what you get for memeing about.
Alright,
Next time, I'll aim it at you.
that
You'll roll in that
Barry,
one.
it's your turn.
It's my turn again.
Yeah?
I'm trying to think if there's any more actions I could prepare. I'm gonna prepare Jim's funny coin.
Alright.
Just in case.
I'm gonna look up what that does.
I liked what you did with it last time, but I was completely wrong on how it worked in combat.
Oh, that's wonderful.
Yeah.
What did I do last time?
Hey, Zach, what did he do last time?
Something different.
Something
Oh, he
different
made it work
every
like
time.
minor illusion.
It kind of distracted them in some way.
Yeah.
So he
the-
made it
the
work
way
like
it
minor
works
illusion.
The
Jim's
way it
glowing
works
coin.
outside of combat.
When you cast the
is-
spell, you hurl the coin that has the spell's material component to any spot within range. The coin lights up as if under the effect of a light spell. Wisdom saving throw or be distracted for the duration. While distracted... No, I rolled it as written, which is as you told me. That's exactly what we did. You threw it into the room, the creatures made a wisdom save, the one that failed was distracted.
Oh, okay, yeah, fair enough. Okay, yeah, I'm just gonna prepare them that then.
Alright. In that case, Cheesy Link, take your turn.
Sweet, I'm gonna smash this guy's skull open.
Alright, roll to hit.
Like,
Why would you smash his already damaged skull? No.
Well, I mean, I do want his, like, skull to turn to ash. That would be preferable. You know what I mean? And I feel like that'd be preferable for every one of us. Duh. Sorry about that.
Alright.
Sorry, I rolled an 18.
That hits. Roll the dabblage.
Sweet. Dorplage. 16.
16 dabblage. Double checking my math.
So it's 26 plus 16,
32.
and that's you. 42.
32.
16 plus 26.
I just put it into a calculator.
16 plus
It is
26.
42. Why the fuck did it say 32? Excuse me?
Oh my word.
The calculator's lying to me!
Are you sure you
Things
just
happen
didn't input a
sometimes.
1 by accident?
That is what I did. Who put the 1 and 2 next to each other? Makes no sense. Alright.
Oh man. You just got clowned on.
They should be put in alphabetical order.
I agree! It should
You guys
start
are
with
both
8.
insane.
That would give you a nosebleed.
You should go 8, 4,
Exactly.
5. Alright. Is that all you're doing, Cheesy Link?
That's all I really can do, so sure.
Alright. In that case, you swing at him again. Was it with your sword or your axe again?
It was the axe.
Alright.
My sword can't do that much damage, so I'm using my axe.
Alright. In that case, it takes another 2 attacks at you. They both roll 10, so 15 on both.
Yep, just enough.
Alright. Alright, these rolls are not as good. I'll give you the total of both strikes. Alright. Both attacks had a good damage roll and a bad damage roll. That's 17 damage.
Alright, I'm 11.
Alright. Lotus, it's your turn again.
Wonderful. I am going to. I'm just gonna hit the flame sword,
Flame sword?
which should go out here in the next 4 turns.
Alright. Roll the hit.
24.
24 hits, roll that dabblage.
This is unfair. I've rolled like 1 low, but then I had advantage. You said the one time I rolled a nat 1, you said you get advantage on this roll, and I said okay.
Because
You take 8 fire damage.
8 fire damage. That's only on. You're only able to roll once on damage dice. You can't roll a nat 1 anyways.
Oh no! Earlier when you said get advantage.
I know, but you would have re-rolled that nat 1 anyways.
Which I did eventually doing later anyway,
Yeah.
so.
Alright, is that all Lotus is doing?
Lotus is going to. That's it. Yeah, that's
Alright.
what Lotus got packed in store.
In that case, it's Lunola. Lunola's going to take. How many daggers does Lunola have? That's a great question. 1, I need to subtract her arrow count. 2, she only has. Oh, but she can do that. Alright. She's gonna go over to him. She's gonna slash at him with her dagger, and then slash at him with her talon, like a kick action. The dagger misses, but then the talon cuts into him, doing 5 damage. Alright. With that, Sonia, it's your turn.
Attack within my spear again.
Alright. Before you
No,
attack...
no.
Oh?
Screw that because my dice are being mean. I am using Sacred Flame because I forgot it is a cantrip.
Oh, you're gonna
Yes.
do good. How? So Sacred
What?
Flame, he has to make the deck save, right?
Yep.
All
It
right.
has to be a 13.
Also,
He got
as a
him.
skeleton, was he weak to radiant?
He was not. That is not listed
has to
under
be
his
12.
vulnerabilities.
Damn.
Yeah, I know.
He's probably just weak to bludgeoning.
No.
Not even? Oh, he's probably armored. That's why.
You'd be surprised what his one vulnerability is.
Don't say ice damage.
Nope.
Well, cold. Thunder?
Yeah.
You know, thunder makes sense.
I don't think so. Roll the damage. He rolled a nat 1.
Yeah.
Roll that 1d8.
Listen, if that is like what I am like hitting, like attack,
Actually,
like my
roll 2d8 because he rolled a nat 1. I'll give that to you. That's fair.
6
Never mind.
and a
You
1.
killed him.
Okay.
All right.
What does he drop?
Send down sacred flame, and the radiant light.
So angry at today. I'm
envelops
just
him,
going to.
And within the ray of yellow light, you see the burst of the purple smoke, and in his place, all that remains is a single stall fang.
I'm gonna pick it up.
All right.
I'm gonna say
Because I can add it to my mask.
And then, as you kill him, a chest appears. Sonia, it is still your turn, because all you've done was
I
cast a spell.
open the chest.
Inside is a small key. I wonder where you're supposed to use it.
And the door.
Alright.
You know, you could always just like have that turn into like barred doors and then just like unlock them.
I
rather
could.
Than...
I don't know why I was like, ooh, wouldn't it be silly if I made it into a door instead? Quirky. Silly quirky. Alright.
Up white boys, you go to with the
As you enter the room, there's a doorway between a larger corridor, and within the doorway is a sculptula. And it is Barry's turn.
Oh. Ah.
Hey Barry, how you doing?
Unconscious, apparently.
Scarlet. Alright, Cheesy Link, go ahead, roll to hit it.
Alright, sweet. I like how you're like, yeah,
Scarlet's
I already know what you're
dead. Or probably muted again.
Oh, and while I do that, I might as well activate Fighting Spirit.
I would just waited to hear God.
Just because I can.
Yeah, go for it. I don't know what that does.
It gives me an advantage on attack rolls with any weapon until the end of the turn.
And go ahead.
Alright, I got a nat 20.
Alright, that's gonna hit it. Roll the damage. Add a damage die of max damage die on top of whatever you roll.
Okay, we're looking at 12, 7, 5, 24.
24. Alright.
Split it in half.
You swing at it, hitting, like, tearing through the mask on his back. And he swings around, like, barely, like, holding on, almost going flying, essentially. But he's still, like, after swinging for a moment, he steadies himself and is still within the doorway. And he's going to try and bite you.
I'm surprised he's even trying to make that attempt after he got smashed with that.
Ooh. He got a 19. And does...
Coming back with a vengeance, is he?
5 damage.
Wow, that was
A
absolutely
real
awful.
vengeance there.
Kill you next turn. Yeah.
Alright. Lotus, it's your turn.
Flame blade.
Alright, roll to hit. I like how we
11.
front-loaded all of our heavy hitters.
11.
11? Alright.
Nope.
Nope.
No, does
I
it
feel
not
like
hit?
I feel like if I smashed like this
Well,
golem
I was
ass
asking.
guy back,
I was asking if
it's-
11 hits it.
No, 11 does not hit it.
Okay, then no.
It
even though I
does
smashed its armor.
a great amount of... No. It doesn't, like, lower its armor class. It's just, like,
It's like
flavor
a
text.
visual flourish.
Yeah,
Okay.
flavor text.
Mental visual flourish.
Me as I compress his
If
spine
it
into the
lowered its
ground.
armor
It's just
class,
flavor
I would
text.
specify that. Yeah, the flame blade misses. Do you do anything else? Alright. In that case, Lunola's gonna stab into it with her dagger and is going to finish it off. She just like walks up and just stabs it and it bursts into a plume of smoke. Alright. Sonia, you're muted, but it's your turn.
I'm just like, well, that's a big old pain in the ass. I go over to the chest.
Alright. You open up the chest and
kick it open.
inside you find you find a pair of small boots, too small for you to wear, with little golden wings adorning the side of the thing, and like not steel, you don't know what it is, but like a material covering the toes,
I carry
like
the
steel-toed
little
boots.
Okay. So it's kind of like the Hercules boots in the Terraria game.
Yeah, Hermes boots.
Okay.
Or the Pegasus boots in like 4 of the Zelda games.
And they are very obviously fitted for a child.
Yeah, I'm just like, nah,
Gulp.
hey,
Gulp.
Lotus,
Yeah. Well,
here you go. These are yours.
are they now?
Yep. You're the only one that can fit them.
Well, hell yeah, she's gonna slide them on.
Can you roll me
It
a
looks so sad.
history check?
Yeah, sure. Let me roll my. Is this one of my bad stats? No, it's not. This is not the character that sucks at history. It still is actually, but I rolled an 18.
An 18. Alright. So you see these boots, and you recognize them loosely, but you recognize them as from old tales of a Kokiri who used to wear a pretty funky outfit, but would once saved the forest. But you never really paid attention to those old tales, because they're just legends.
He's the king of pop.
In the Zelda D&D chat, I sent you the actual text chat. I sent what the Pegasus boots do. You would also recognize the Phrygian cap as such.
Gotta go faster.
And as you put on the boots, you hear another rumbling as the walls around you begin to shake. You hear in the distance. And then
your
slowly...
microphone is not picking up those sounds. It's still
That's
only picked
crazy.
up like
Discord
half of
sucks. For the love of God, Discord, if I want to turn off the noise gate, how about you fucking turn it off? I'm gonna log in a very angry complaint to Discord.
it.
But yeah. The
I get a
shaking
plus
slows-
4 to Dex mod for damage. What the fuck?
Wait, that was from this chest?
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay.
And with
None of
that,
us moved, so we couldn't.
the walls slow, the shake slows down, and
The walls start caving in.
it is now Barry's turn again.
Smash those caves.
Scarlet died.
If you want to move, I'll move.
Yeah, go for it, Cheese. As you return back to the center room, you see a large hole in the center.
I
It
see.
goes so far down that you can't see the bottom.
I'm gonna take a pee into it.
Does everyone else follow out?
Of course, Lotus is gonna full sprint over there, testing
I
the
just-
capabilities of these little
With your
rascal boots.
Boosted movement speed.
You
And,
get here, right?
and in fact, Lotus is actually going to comically go 5 feet further than she's supposed to.
Wait, but before you do that, you just walk in on me taking a pee into the hole.
I push you in.
Lotus bumps
Falling
into
with the pee.
Cheese.
Falling with a pee.
Alright. So everyone's here before the hole? You guys go
actually,
down?
Lotus full sprints past 5 feet, kind of like turns and goes like,
What?
whoop, 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 and then falls.
Wait,
Alright.
I'm just like, hey, see if you can jump to the other side.
It's like, and then she's gone.
Just run around the walls. I'll climb
Oh,
you back
no.
up, right?
No, I'm not. I'm. Lotus is goofy, not Luffy.
I'm doing a leap of faith.
Alright.
Assassin's Creed style.
Cheese, you fall in. Sonia, do you
Man, I
jump
guess
down
I'm
after
getting.
them?
So I'm getting
Yeah,
stacked
but
on
I'm going
items
to like
recently.
go in it like kind of like suave and like kind of like done with like today because I'm like ugh,
Alright.
again shit. So they're just
Everyone,
going to like
except
stretch their
for...
arms out and just kind of fall backwards.
Alright. Wait, you fall backwards?
not
Sing with
backwards,
it,
but, like-
sing for it.
I don't know how to describe it.
Alright.
Hold on, wait, don't say anything. I have it. Hold on.
Can everybody
Oh,
but
just hold on.
Barry and Lunola roll acrobatics checks?
Mm. Okay.
Okay.
Barry and who?
So,
Lunola, 'cause she
23
can fly.
total.
Alright, you're good, Cheese.
I land on land like a cat.
Do I add
all
this? Do I add these boots to my thing?
No.
Or is it just for damage?
Yeah.
I got an 11.
Alright.
Very much so, like, yeah.
All right, so yeah, I got a 17.
Alright. Sonia, you take 2 damage. And that is all.
Wait, so hold on.
done
It's
today. Can
it's
we get the
a
bed net?
when making an unarmed strike with your feet, you
I
roll
got- I
d4 for
switched
your
out out
dice
of
mod.
7 different pairs of my dice.
That's such a weird thing to be kicking people to death. But honestly, I might just start shoot styling like Deku.
What do you mean it's a weird thing to be kicking people to death? You literally just stomped someone out half an hour ago.
Cooking people to
It's
death.
called irony.
Alright.
I'm gonna say that to Iron when she
It's
gets
called
back.
irony. Alright. Behind, there's another doorway with a sculptula in it, and the room is full of monsters. Cheesy Link, you're up.
Alright. I guess I'm gonna pop this bubble.
I love these critters. I love these creatures.
Okay, I'll tell. So I've been playing Ocarina of Time off stream with Luna, and every time she sees a bubble, she full stops everything she's doing to, like, exclaim how much she wants one as a pet.
Yes. I'm just like, listen, we just finished. I just got through like the well part, and
Okay.
there was this giant one, and he had green smoke, and I just started running behind him the entire dungeon. I just been following behind him for like half an hour, just like, hi, buddy.
Alright,
Okay.
you go up to this...
I rolled a 23.
Alright,
I
you go
also
up-
hate to mention this, but I do have work in the morning.
Okay.
We get it. You're tired. I don't.
We get it.
TBD.
You keep rolling poorly. Alright. You walk up to this floating skeletal head enveloped by a fiery glow, and you slash down at it with your sword. It kind of like goes flying towards the ground and bounces back up into its hover. And how much damage do you do?
Is the damage 11.
11 damage. Alright.
Why did I kill it? Yana. You there?
Sorry, responding to a message. Alright, 11 damage. It does not kill it. It's floating around still.
Interesting.
Alright. Lotus, it's your turn.
All right, cool. I would like to wild shape into a spider.
Alright. You turn into a spider. Barry, you Lotus
freak out.
shifts into a spider, and you kind of like plop down on the spider's back.
I start
Sorry.
weeping.
Weep.
The spider eats you for sustenance.
No, I'm kidding. I would never. I was gonna say we could just toss Lotus's token to the side. Oh, there it goes.
Boop.
And then I'm going to see if I could communicate. Like, I'm gonna walk up to the nearest creature and go, "Hello, it is me, one of the guardians of this fair place."
All right, which one do you go up to specifically?
The cute little crab crustacean.
The crustacean. You go up to the crustacean, and it makes like chittering noises at you.
Yeah.
And in fact, I'll go ahead and say you can intuit that the two of you are of two very different origins.
All right, I kill
Oh,
it.
really?
I try to kill it.
What?
Well,
You can
wait,
bite
fuck.
it.
What is that? Yeah. What does the spider do?
Your actions. You have bite, slam, and web.
I am going to actually. Can I roll to grapple it?
You don't want to make that mistake again.
Do you want to like make a grapple, like an actual grapple, or do you want to try and web it up?
The difference is I want to grab it, pull it up, and then drop it.
No, you just just bite it.
Alright. Well,
No,
one,
too much
first
effort.
off, do you have the Skulltula page pulled up?
I do not.
Let me
In
send
fact,
that to you.
yeah, that would be much obliged.
I almost sent it to Scarlet.
Oh, Scarlet noise.
Oh.
Alright. There, I sent it in the Zelda D&D chat.
Alright,
While
cool.
you look at that, I'm gonna go ahead and roll Lunola's hit. She's going to... Ah! I'm gonna throw my dice across my room, and she's going to...
All right. In fact, I think I will just I'll just web it.
stab at the Deku Baba.
I would like to web.
Alright. Go ahead and make the attack. It's a +3 to hit.
Yes. I got a 10. Nothing too
Alright.
spectacular.
Edit text 8 for you. That's an adult, so a 10 does not hit. You're
Damn.
like still trying to get used to the form you've just taken. You
I'm like,
kind of,
damn, I'm a.
miss with the web. Yeah.
Now Lotus is like, damn, I'm a spider.
Damn. Spider moment.
All right, then I'm gonna scuttle up the wall. If you
Alright.
could you move me because I don't try
Wait.
to. I'm struggling to find the owlbear tab.
Which wall do you move?
The right one.
Alright. Barry, do you remain on the spider or do you just tumble off it?
I do my best to hold on.
Alright. Alright, Sonia, it's your turn.
Well, I am going to attack this guy with my spear. I am trying so hard to not be Luna and wanted to keep this as a pet so hard right now.
Everybody wants to keep them.
I
Alright, roll
love
the hit.
him so much. I want him as a pet, and I can't.
Kill him! Kill him!
Kill him! Kill him!
It's okay.
Lotus a stick.
Lotus will go find another crustacean at some point.
The only reason
I
I'm
guarantee
not
it.
ended is because you guys are very close to a much better ending point.
19.
19. That hits. Roll the dabblage.
I want to take him home, though. So
How much damage do you do?
5.
5? That's not bad. Alright. Anything else from Sonia?
to hug it so bad.
All right. Is
I
that
want
all?
to hug him.
Do you actually try?
This is Luna talking, not Sonia.
Okay.
Try to keep them separate.
I'm trying my best.
Yes. I want to hug him so. Can someone make this as a plushie for me, like Christmas?
I tried finding one, but I couldn't.
Paris?
No, the bubble.
Oh. Oh, those are like the little skulls with wings?
Yeah.
Okay.
He's my
Yeah, those are
friend.
cringe. Kill them.
Okay.
Oh, Victor right
As I
there.
look around, I find there are in fact ways to charm aberrations, which is what the bubble is. Those are just ways that I don't think any of you have.
Okay, what?
What, you're
would
telling
it
me?
be?
You're telling me speak with plant? It won't let me do it.
There is a spell called Charm Monster.
I don't think it's like a high level spell too.
No, you could have rolled to charm the baby Mycleo. There's a reason in world why it wasn't working.
Oh, so you're telling me that the roll I did originally would have been fine? It's just
No. The roll you did originally was a 24, which was too low.
too low.
I never said it'd
I
be
don't
an
believe you.
easy roll.
No, I feel like you should specify the challenge rating of a roll.
Should I? Do I have to?
Yes.
Because
Yes, you
Baldur's Gate
should.
does?
No, because it would be a nice thing to do. Be like, hey, this is a really hard roll, or hey, you can make
You're
this.
not required to.
You should, because it'd be nice.
Alright.
Because then instead of rolling and rearranging half my spell list to try and do it, you could
Well,
just
no,
be like,
the
hey.
animal handling check was before you did speak with plants. You didn't even try
I
to
know.
tame it after you could speak with it. You just like, okay, you're kind of annoying. I'm gonna fuck you up.
Well, yeah, it's give it a good 2 or 3 tries, then give up afterwards.
You gave it one.
It was one too many.
Alright.
What?
Cheesy Link, or no, Barry, it's your turn.
What? Okay, I'm in a hole. There's floating things.
So, let me describe it to you. You jump down the large mushroom in the center room went away.
Mm-hmm.
You jump down the hole with the rest of the party. At the bottom,
Spider Lotus.
you found
Spider
a
Lotus.
stone, sewer-like passageway with a small stream on the side, made of stone bricks, with a litter of enemies throughout the room.
Yeah, I'm just gonna keep what I have prepared, really.
Alright. In that case, Cheesy Link, the monsters. This one, is going to hit Sonia. And that does... Jeez, can't it just show me the actions? Gosh, goddamn. Alright. And then... Sonia, you take 5 damage.
Okay,
And...
I am down to 9 health.
Boop.
Monster. How
Alright.
should I feel?
And then Lunola takes 3 damage, but is now being held on to by the Baba. Alright, Cheesy Link, your turn.
Sweet. Stabbing this thing.
Alright, roll to hit.
Shan't escape. Oh my word, I thought someone was calling me. I got really confused. I rolled a 19.
That hits, roll the damage.
Then I shall roll maximum possible damage. 13.
Nice.
Does it die now?
Boop. All right.
No?
Hey, question, Link. Am I the big Skulltula or am I just a regular Skulltula?
You are whatever I sent you.
There's 2 of them on here.
There is. That's crazy. I never scrolled down.
Yeah, you have a tendency to not do that.
That's crazy. I would say both the one you are and the one you guys have been encountering is the big Skulltula. However, that does increase his hit points. Shit. Big Skulltula, but still with the smaller Skulltula's hit points.
Okay, so I get the advantage on the whatever it says down there.
Yeah. The slam. Cool. Because I've never used the Skulltula slam attack.
Alright, cool.
Alright. Lotus, it's your turn.
Alright, I slam.
Alright. What are you slamming?
I slam a jamma.
Slam a jamma.
Shit, I have like so many opera tabs open. In fact, Lotus is on the wall, so she's kind of gonna do this like leap into a slam, if that's cool.
Alright, roll it with advantage.
With advantage? You shouldn't have.
Okay, never mind.
You got it with advantage anyways.
Yeah, you're right, I do.
That was the whole joke.
What?
It doesn't matter, I still rolled. I rolled a 17.
Nice, you hit.
Alright, where's my 2d8? Hello, little dice.
I wish I didn't throw that d20 across the room.
Alright, he takes... He takes 6 damage. He also has to make a strength save.
6 damage, and he makes a strength save. Boop. That's a 14.
Damn! You pass.
You pass? Nice.
Success!
Alright. Lunola is going to make a strength save to try and break free. It's gonna nat 1. She's gonna try and stab at the thing. Gonna
Nat
roll
1.
a 2. Lunola's doing great.
Wow.
A 2 plus 6 is still an 8, so that might hit? It does not. Alright, she is still trapped and takes another point of damage, I think. Let me double check. Sonia, it's your turn.
Sacred Flame. No.
Jim's magic!
I was gonna do Sacred Flame, but he's already flaming, and aren't they immune to fire?
It's radiant. It's radiant, not fire damage.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Then yeah. Sacred Flame.
Alright.
Roll dex
You need to
save.
learn your D&D attack.
It's a specified bubble, correct?
Da 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 da. Dexterity saving throw.
Roll
Alright.
dex, roll dex, roll
I
dex.
got a 16.
That would beat. Yeah, that's gonna be my
Dun,
Save
dun,
DC.
dun, 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 dun,
It beats
dun,
the save DC.
bum, 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 bum,
And... yeah, it succeeds, so it doesn't take the
Yeah.
damage. Alright.
Yeah.
Anything else from Sonia?
Undying the undying.
Thank you. I'm glad you understand.
I want to throw another pebble. I am angry.
Alright, roll to hit. With Dex.
$13.
13?
Yep.
It doesn't hit. It like flies past his head.
Barry, can you cast detect
It like
thoughts on
goes
Lotus?
through his like enclaved
fire
eyeball and
orb.
just like
Yeah.
hack.
Alright,
I'm so done. I'm angry. Rah, rah, rah.
Barry.
I burned through my last second level spell slot casting Detect Thoughts on Lotus.
Yes!
Lotus, you can now freely communicate with Barry.
Awesome.
Was that it?
For what purpose did you have me do this?
Now you'll see. This will come in. This will be important later.
All right. In that case, wait, is that Barry's whole turn?
No, yeah, that's it.
All right, Cheesy Link, go for it.
Alright, I'm gonna kill this stupid thing.
All right, roll to hit. Actually, hold on. I forgot they have to take a turn.
Huh.
All right.
Do they really?
I think they do.
Nah.
Barry, you hear Lotus say, "Nah, I'm gonna do my own thing."
Spider
As she,
Lotus,
as she
you take
jumped from the wall.
Spider Lotus. As you say that, you take 10 damage
Why?
because the Mycelio punched you.
Honestly, if you just said bad reference, I would have also
That
accepted
too. And then
10 damage.
10, 15. Cheesy Link, do you have your shield equipped again?
Yes.
Okay, then it doesn't hit you. Alright. In that case, you're good. None of the creatures hit. Alright, continue, Cheesy Link.
Alright.
I rolled the 22.
Alright, that hits. Roll the damage. I like having so many dice I can roll all my monsters at once.
Yeah. And 12. Die, you piece of crap.
Alright, and it
I like having a lot of
dies,
dice.
leaving behind a stall fang.
I'll
They
take
like to
it.
be mean to me.
Alright. That Lotus, it's your turn.
Alright, Lotus is going to slam the sect. The parasect.
Roll to hit.
12.
That hits.
Oh, no way. You take, what is it? 6 plus, what does the sheet say? Oh, fuck, I just deleted the tab. No. Plus, yeah, so it's, you take 8 damage.
Alright. Alright. Anything else from Lotus?
No, that's all I got.
Alright. Nola, while struggling to break free, manages to, damn. That sucks for you, her. She doesn't manage to break free, but what she does do is she, like, manages to scratch at its base, doing 3 damage. Oh wait, no, that does kill it. Right? No, it doesn't. Poor girl. Alright, and she's still being held. Alright. Sonia, go.
Well, I am going to see Lotus being trapped. Can I try Sacred Flame on that?
Yeah.
Yeah. Roll to beat my AC. Or not AC. Whatever it
The
is.
spell attack modifier. Does a
Yeah.
13 beat it?
Yeah, by 1.
Dang. That's really low.
It's a 12.
Man.
Yeah. I've been going back and forth trying to get this, like, fixed. Because it's supposed to be...
Roll the damage.
2.
Lunola's being held in place here. Actually, no, that would hit the thing too, because it's holding her in place, so I will say. Alright, you do kill it, but Lunola also takes the damage, and she's kind of like breathing, like, thank you for that. Does Sonia do anything else?
I chuck another rock at the mycelium.
Roll to hit.
I got a 3.
Alright. That doesn't hit.
I kind of, yeah.
Lunola is gonna pick up the stick the Deku Baba dropped.
Okay.
All right,
Sing with me.
Barry,
sing with
doing
me.
anything?
Nope.
All right, Cheesy Link, go for it.
Sweet. You deal with that, and I'm gonna stab this.
While you roll to hit, I'm gonna roll all of their attacks. Or there's not 4 anymore. There's not 3 anymore.
19.
Whew.
And 9 damage.
All right, Lotus, you take. So he takes 9 damage. Oh, you typed it in. Lotus,
Yeah.
you take another. You take 13 damage from the thing. It punched you again. The bubble, it tries to hit Cheesy Link, but it misses.
Fantastic.
Alright, Lotus, your turn.
Lotus is going to slam again.
Alright, roll to hit.
A repeat slam. Nat 20.
That
I did it.
hits. So that's 8 plus 2d8.
Oh, 8 plus 2d8. Hold on. Okay. Alright. 14 damage plus 1, so.
Alright, you kill it.
Yippee.
I'm
gonna mutter something
bursts
at it.
into a pile of mushrooms underneath you.
I'm gonna call it a ret.
Lunola's going to take a shot at the Skulltula in the doorway. And trying to, like, regain composure from being trapped. She's going to miss, and her arrow lodges in the wall next to it.
Yay.
Alright, go Sonia.
Sacred flame on the bubble.
The bubble? Alright. Boop. It hits.
Yay! It finally does.
It did earlier.
I rolled a 6.
6. Alright.
And then a rock.
Roll to hit. You know the whole rock thing was really more comedic, right?
Yes. 18.
Alright.
Hey, if it hits, it
Alright.
hits. I am here
That
for the
hits.
chaos.
It does 1 damage, and the bubble kind of like rearing back from that tries to hit Cheesy Link and kind of hits its own head on itself. Cheesy Link, it is your turn.
Sweet. Take a wild guess as to what I'm gonna do.
Hit him.
What made you say that?
No, it's just a guess.
20 total.
Alright, that hits. Roll the damage.
Derplarg. Hey, we're going on a lot later than usual.
I know.
I just
I
noticed.
expected this to be quicker than it is.
Yeah,
11.
things take time.
Like, it was like 1 when we were at the top of the hole. We probably should have left it there.
Yeah. I just realized that now.
11.
Alright, 11 damage. Alright,
You piece of crap, I want to go to bed.
that's gonna kill it.
Thank God.
Okay.
Boop. And it leaves behind a stall fang. Lotus, your turn.
Lotus is going to scuttle over here
Alright.
and try to web the spider, which is probably immune to webbing. Actually, never mind. I'm just gonna try to hit it with. You know what? I'm gonna slam.
Alright, roll to hit.
It hits.
Alright, roll the damage.
Wow, no question. Huh. I rolled an 18, if you were wondering. He takes 10
Well,
damage.
you're looking at the creature's AC.
I could be wrong. I could just lie to you.
Oh,
It's true, you could. 10 damage. Alright,
I could just lie to you maliciously.
Lunola's gonna take another shot at it. Boop. And once again misses. She's not having a good day. But she's gonna move up closer. Alright. Sonia, go.
I do. Yeah, okay, cool. I run up to the thingamabob and I stab with it my spear.
All right,
Come here.
roll to hit.
Another 18 without any modifiers.
All right, that hits.
And- Okay, cool.
Dab lich.
So that's-
Dab lich.
D6. I'm rolling better now that it's like
Yeah.
so late.
You're using your spear. Are you using it one or
7.
two-handed?
Oh yeah, this one. Two-handed. That's
Yeah.
a D8.
That's what I thought. I don't know why you weren't doing that. Good thing you mentioned it was a D6.
I've been saying it's been a D6 this entire time.
Well, I wasn't paying attention.
I'm gonna go with the other one because I rolled a 7.
All right. That's fine.
Yeah.
All right. Barry, are you doing anything?
Yo.
All right, Cheesy Link, go.
Sweet. Okay. I assume this is friend.
Yep.
That's
the friend.
Lotus.
That's
The,
Lotus.
the
Sweet
berry,
time
the,
stab.
the berry
Stabs
spider.
Lotus.
All
right,
I'm aiming for
Roll to
you.
hit.
All right. 20.
That hits. Roll the
I rolled a nat
damage.
20. That's what I meant to say.
Oh, nat 20. All right. Add a damage die on top.
All right. I'm using my axe for this. I want you to die. Okay, I rolled the maximum amount of damage, so 12
This
plus 12,
definitely did
4 plus 5. He exploded.
Hey, Lorix. We're only still going because we're running, like, way over. But we're about to finish. Other than that, it's going well.
I mean, when I last longer than I'm supposed to? What?
No way! Alright.
Time for a long
Keep
rest.
keep it. No.
With that,
Let's be honest. If they're in 2nd grade, they know bad words. Okay.
Fair.
with that, the way to the other half of the room opens up. And as you
By the way, I
guys
meant to say PG-13.
go through the door, I assume.
Oh, but of
Yes, sir.
course.
Luna
Yeah,
was gonna
kinda.
say, before we go any further, can we, take a rest, or...
Yes.
Long rest.
Lotus, Lotus like
Can I have a long rest?
Lotus like
I just
scraggles
want
out
my
of
spells back.
Lotus like
Okay.
scraggles out of spider form.
I didn't mean to grab you, sorry.
Lotus, how many spell slots do you have?
Not enough.
It's a great
Mhm.
answer.
Let me check.
My spell
Because if I had to be honest with you, I just was not keeping count because I had too many. And honestly, I think I used almost the amount that I'm supposed to have. Also, every time I cast Guiding Bolt, that's not a spell slot. That's a rest charge, a rest charged attack. Let's see, Lotus character sheet. As a level 4 druid, I should have 3 level 2s and 4 level 1s. And the rest are cantrips. Yeah, and I have casted nowhere near that much.
Alright. Here's what I'm gonna say. I'll be upfront with it. If you guys attempt to long rest, and this will be where the session ends. If you guys
Sweet.
attempt to long rest, I will roll a die, and that die will determine if your long rest is interrupted and you have to face an encounter, or if it goes that smoothly.
Also, could you move Lotus out of spider form?
Yeah.
I have a question. Isn't that the purpose of having watches?
Yeah, that's what Lotus was gonna do.
What?
Yeah.
Lotus, yeah, I was about to say Lotus will keep watch.
Yeah,
Okay.
keeping watch kind of like counteracts that.
Alright, in that case...
Now, I'll say halfway through the week, Link is just gonna message me, "Hey,
roll a nat 20. Roll a d20.
roll a d20." I think it'd be funny. You should do it.
Alright, in
There's a
that
roll
case,
initiative.
if you guys are taking watches, What I'm
Yeah,
gonna say is
tomorrow's-
I'm actually gonna
tomorrow's
say,
Saturday,
I will
Saturday.
give you guys this help out of character. You should have Cheesy Link take watch. Cheesy
Okay.
Link.
I have
since
the
they-
highest AC.
You have the highest AC, but since Cheesy Link is a fighter, they gain all of their stuff back after a short rest. Lotus, you would not gain back any spell slots.
Yeah, but I gained back all my beast charges.
Anyway,
That's
so
fine.
I'm taking watch. Good night, everyone. I'm sleepy.
All right.
All right.
And
Good night.
you guys will begin resting, and that's where we will end.
Okay.
Okay.
Bye bye, Cheeser.
Uh,
After finding and adorning the Sheikah arm wraps, Amari hears a loud crash from outside. She runs outside of the Hitino Tech Lab to find that the village is under attack. She rushes down to join the fight, and as the battle continues, she realizes that she can hone in and exploit the weaknesses of her opponents more easily now.
Oh shoot. Wait, I can see that. There's something there.
After an arduous battle, she takes down the moblins who are attacking the village, and the villagers begin to offer her praise and thanks, offering different food and rupees as reward.
Oh, money. Thank you. Thank you. Oh, thank you.
However, after a short celebration, she determines it's time for her to head back and meet up with the others.